If you're looking to make money online while still continuing to grow your service-based business, then this video is for you. In last week's video, I introduced this concept of having a starter course within your business, a low-ticket offer that you can offer to those that cannot afford to hire you for the full service package. This is a great way to kickstart your online revenue. So if you haven't watched that video, I will link to that in the cards. In this video, I want to eliminate the guesswork that goes into creating that product by outlining the 4 stages to get you up and running. And by the way, if you're looking to create a full course with your signature methodology, then this video is also going to be relevant for you because we're going to dive into everything course creation related. I'm Amanda Horvath, and on this channel, I talk about video marketing, lifestyle design, and passive income. So if you're ready to start that video show you've been dreaming of and make money online, then be sure to subscribe and click the bell to be notified every time I release a new video. Creating an online course can be extremely lucrative. And it's easy for a lot of people to say, creating an online course doesn't work, it's a lot of effort, and it doesn't actually lead anywhere. And those are typically the people that haven't properly created and launched an online course. So in this video, I really want to eliminate the guesswork that goes into how to do this successfully, because when implemented properly, this has the ability to drastically increase the money that you are making on a monthly basis without having to do any additional work once you get it built. So it truly is a passive income source that is a great way to up the revenue each month in addition to the services that you provide. So with that, let's cover the 4 different stages that go into creating and launching your online course with success. Stage 1, list building. The conclusion after every single launch that I do is if I had more numbers or more people that were interested in the program, then I would have converted more people or gotten more sales. And so from the beginning, you want to start collecting people's emails that are interested in what you are creating. So there's several different ways to do this, from minimal effort all the way up to running Facebook ads. So let's talk through the options. The first way to do this that is a very minimal effort is if you have traffic coming to your website, maybe you're the type of business that people are searching for you and they're already going to your website, or you have a social media presence that's already kind of going and people are going to your website, then you can have some sort of area on your homepage that says, hey, want to DIY it? Then they can click on this button and it will take them to another page, or it could be even in your navigation, like want a DIY? And they'll click on it, and then it'll be a video, just a simple video of you talking about what it is that you're creating and invite them to join the waitlist. So right then and there, they can plug in their email and join. So you really want to make this enticing enough for someone to actually want to join. It's also a great way to get in touch with people to validate your course idea, which I have previously talked about in another video that I will link in the cards. Another way to promote your waitlist is to talk about what you are doing via Instagram stories or maybe even LinkedIn stories. Share what you are working on and get people starting to DM you. And in those DMs, you can, when they're interested, you can send them to the waitlist page to sign up for this email list. Now let's take things a little bit further and put this on steroids a little bit, or ramp up our game. So on this channel, I have talked about this concept of having a freebie that is a 3-part video series. That's the ideal that I like to do, that is offering value. So it can be kind of getting someone started into the concepts that you're going to teach in your course. And at the very end of it, you can invite people to join your waitlist. So you can just be pushing people consistently to that video series. If you want to make something that's like a PDF, you could do that too. But we're on a video channel here and video works really well. And also that's what I teach within my online courses, how to grow your email list with video. So if you want to check that out, I will link to it in the cards. But anyway, this is kind of a more advanced strategy for growing your email list. And when you get that up and running, you could always run ads to that and increase the numbers that you are getting. So minimal effort works when you're first getting started. Just start creating this email list. You can collect all the clients that you've had in the past, start building that list out, slowly, organically add it. You could even go to networking events and start adding people to the list as well. Whatever you need to do, start focusing on list building. That is stage 1. Stage 2, course creation. This is the stage that I personally love and find myself in so often. I have iterated my course 3 different times now because I just love this, actually 4 times now, and I'm consistently going back and making it better. So each of these stages, you'll kind of continue going back depending on how much time you want to spend on your course. If you just want to create a $97 product once, then you can do that. But if you want to kind of maximize the results that people are getting, you might end up coming back to this stage. And then same with the list building stage, is increasing the numbers so that you can make more sales. So this is the stage where you are actually planning out your content, where you are filming your videos, editing the videos, getting them up on the membership site. And I think it's pretty obvious what those are. I have created other videos about this as well that I will link to in the cards for how to map out your online course. So I won't dive into that too much right now in this video. This is your course creation phase. Stage 3, launch. Contrary to the course creation phase, this is the phase that people just breeze on over. For some reason, they don't think about launching the course, or they think that one post on social media is going to be adequate enough, and they end up falling short. So when you create your course, you have these initial people that are interested, you have to create a buzz around it, at least the first time that you launch it, to attract people coming into the program. And there is a specific way that you go about doing this. There's many different methods online, but the one that I have found works really, really well is webinars. And in fact, Amy Porterfield, the queen of webinars and the queen of course creation, is doing one this week. So if you want to see how the pros are doing it, then I highly, highly recommend signing up for hers, because there's truly no one else better to model this than her. So I have linked to her webinar that is in the description below. It is the 5 biggest mistakes that course creators make when they're first getting started, and you are absolutely going to love it. She will outline the entire process and make this so simple. But I just want to stress the importance of not overlooking this phase, because the launch process is possibly more important than actually creating your course. So it's so easy to get caught up in creating the course, but if you don't focus on how to launch it, you are never going to have success. And that's why most people will be like, online courses don't work, blah, blah, blah. It's because they didn't have the proper launch method. So don't be that person. Sign up for the webinar, linked in the description below. Stage 4, automate. Ooh, this stage is so fun. This is when you are going to take all of the work that you've done so far and get it automated to be selling for you consistently. So there's many different ways that you can go about this, but the simplest approach is to take the launch method that you did, and get that on evergreen. This is what they call when it's selling all the time. And so if you did a webinar, then you put that webinar so that people can watch it at any point in time, and then they can buy that course. So the webinar could be on your website, and then that would lead people to the sales page after that. You could lead them to an application if you really wanted to, but we're mostly talking about low-end products here for you guys if you have been following this video series. So it's just as simple as having maybe even a 20-minute webinar where you describe the value, you teach something, you give some value, and then you talk about your online course and people can buy it right then and there. But I do want to point out that you cannot start here. You have to move through the other stages and then go here. So a lot of people, they'll create the online course and they'll automatically skip to automating it. And that's why it doesn't work, is because they don't have a launch mechanism around it to make that automated system work. So I really can't recommend enough watching the webinar that is linked in the description below, because it's going to take the information that you've learned in this video and put it on steroids. Amy genuinely is the person that I give a lot of my credit to, the success that I've had online. And I don't think there's anyone better to point you guys to learn from as well. So go ahead, sign up for that webinar and you will not regret it. All right, that is a wrap on this video. You now know the 4 stages that go into creating online revenue for your business using online courses. If this video is helpful, please be sure to click like, drop a comment below letting me know, and maybe ask any other questions that you have regarding to online courses. I'll definitely be hopping in the comments and answering them. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.